Hello students, welcome to In 5 Minutes. Today we'll be starting with a new model, Z transform. Now, what is exactly meaning of Z transform? As we had completed Laplace transform, I'll just relate ZT with that. We also say this as ZT, okay? So I'll relate ZT with Laplace transform. Now when we find Laplace transform, we took function f of t. When function f of t used to convert to phi of s, then we used to get a Laplace transform. Now, students, what is exactly f of t? When we talk about f of t is a continuous function. So, for dealing with a continuous function to transform it in a frequency domain, we use Laplace transform. What about then discrete signal? That is discrete function. When we say a discrete function, so discrete function we here defined by f of k. Now to convert this f of k into a frequency domain, what we will be using? We'll be using zt. So as Laplace transform had a definition, zt also has a definition. So when we convert this f of k, let's say as capital F of z, so we use zt. Now I'll be defining z transform definition. So let's say definition of zt, that is given by z of f of k, that is equal to summation k equal to minus infinity to infinity z raised to minus k into f of k, and that I get as capital F of z. Now when we say from minus infinity to infinity, that means this function is for bilateral, that is I can say this is bilateral z, so we can say both sides. We also have for unilateral, so z of f of k, that is given by summation k equal to 0 to infinity z raised to minus k into f of k, that is equal to again f of z. Here we say unilateral z. Now let's see what is exactly meaning of f of k. Students, f of k is nothing but we say as a discrete function. How it is defined? We normally say this as a discrete signal. When you talk about a discrete signal, now a discrete signal is defined in a form of set. For example, I am saying f of k is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is my function. Now how it is made? So that's my f of k axis and this is my k axis. So this is exactly telling you that, let's say I write f of k here. Now what exactly this tells you? That there is an arrow which defines that this is my amplitude of f of k at k equal to 0, and this will be acting as a number line. That means as you go towards right, it will be increasing. As you go towards left, it will be increasing. So k equal to 0 has an amplitude 1. Then after that, at 1 amplitude is 2. At 2 amplitude is 3. At 3 amplitude is 4. At 1 amplitude is 2. So only one arrow will be given. So please keep a note of that. Only one arrow will be given. The arrow which will be given, that will be always at k equal to 0. So that's my reference point. According to that reference point, you can make this signal or you can make this discrete function. So now at 0, what is my amplitude? My amplitude is 1. After that, let's say first 0, 1, 2 and 3. So at 1, my amplitude is 2. So I define in this way. This is 2, this is 3 and the last is 4. So that's my f of k.